Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Ultimatum League 3.14. Now, quick warning, I just woke up, so bear with me, maybe a bit. I literally just woke up and I want to get this out so that I can then start streaming and we continue, because just a quick summary of the first day. We all know there was tons of crashing and tons of DCing and tons of things. I'm not going to focus on that, but basically, in tons of playtime. I only got 7.5 hours of playtime, so tons of DCing, tons of crashing, yeah. So then where we got level 42, Act 4. We made it to Act 4, SSF Ultimatum Hardcore. So I wanted to put out a video why I went SSF Hardcore, because I get the question a lot, and I wanted to put up a video to answer the question. And then I also wanted to explain the stuff I did already. I wanted to show the I have a command on my Twitch, on my stream. I have a command for !SSF, which has special POB, a special POB for this build with like super tank, so that we can try to survive in the mapping and shit without influenced items. It's really cool. So I want to explain why I went SSF Hardcore real quick. So the main reason at first is I wanted to try it out, and I think that the only way to try out SSF Hardcore, honestly, you can think about it all you want, but I had to try it to experiment and to experience it, and it's unlucky that it was like DCing and crashing and laggy and stuff, but I didn't die because of it, and I just had the same issues everyone else had. So honestly, going SSF Hardcore with the DCs didn't cause me any issues, so I'm very lucky on that part. And otherwise, there was a bunch of other reasons after that SSF Hardcore became better, but I decided this about a month ago that I wanted to try out SSF Hardcore, and that they were kind of gutting the endgame. I had a feeling a month ago, and then they just kept basically giving me more and more reason to do this and try it out. And well, it's going pretty well. So we're up to Act 4, and what have I done for now? I got all this. I did all the normal skill tree that I basically do for my recommended leveling in my League Starter Skeleton build. And then my gear. Well, I was able to get an Essence of Fear, this 29 minion damage. So this was the Muttering or something. Yeah, I got a Muttering Essence of Fear. I've had 2 of them. And I also got a Weeping Essence of Fear. So we were able to get 29 minion damage. And then I have a 519 armor chestplate with 58 life and res. This chestplate is fucking disgusting. I have a shield with 191 armor with 17 life and some res. Like, I'm really happy. Like, 10 move speed, 28 life, res, strength, armor, 102 armor. So basically, this reminds me, since I just woke up, I'm kind of doing this on the fly. The main things I needed to cover was the SSF Hardcore, why I did it, how my first day went, which is, we're kind of covering that now. And so Ultimatum has been printing. What do I think of Ultimatum? It's so fucking good. It might be pretty hard, honestly. From 0.1% perspective, like, plays a lot of this fucking game. That's pretty hard. And you need a pretty good build, and you need to know what you're doing, and it seems really rippy and dangerous, and so highly recommend softcore, and you would have to, yeah, I think you have to know what you're doing. Definitely, if I was just coming into the game, like, originally, dude, I'm dead, there's no way. And then even copying a build, I think you'd still get fucked, and, yeah, that's pretty crazy, but for me, yeah, for like people who make build guides and shit and normal guides, yeah, I think you're gonna be good. In hardcore, this stuff seems a little bit rippier, but the rewards from Ultimatum are worth it. So if you weren't sure, highly recommend it. I've, like, for example, we're in Act 4 and I have 18 chaos, 7 orbs of binding. It's super funny. It's really good, and then I get cool loot. that I end up actually being able to use. Like, I've been putting on armor gear, and by level, or Act 4, we have 1100 armor and res cap. We had res cap at Act 2, and I had this helmet in Act 2, a 4 link because of Orb of Binding in Act 2, with +1 minion gems and res. It's so good. Oh, it had open prefix this whole time. I could have crafted, I should craft life on it. Yo, bonus. And then pretty much it was smooth sailing. If you guys want, like, I think you'll want more, but if you want more specific stuff of like surviving SSF hardcore. Oh, another thing, I used Enduring Cry so I could get endurance charges and the extra regen, and it's like a crazy life flask because it's just regen every 8 seconds, which is really nice. And then I also, this is a big one. Everyone asks, Ethan, how'd you get the Vaal summon Skele? You actually got it. And it's like, dude, I think I got 2. Yeah. So, and this has 11 quality. So what happened is, I Vaaled 3 of my summon skeletons. So you can actually go to Act 1, Lionized Watch, and you can buy. So for me, when I went and bought them, they were level 6 last time. But now the summon skeleton is level 9. So you could buy these level 9 gems for 1 transmute, and then you can just Vaal them and gamble for a Vaal summon skeleton. It took me 3 tries. And then I also did a Vaal side area. Those are really good for Vaal summon skeletons too. By level 30, I had found a Vaal summon skeleton with 11 quality. But obviously, I also have 8 Vaal orbs, and this currency is coming from doing Ultimatum, and Ultimatum was basically, honestly, res cap and some decent armor, and life out the ass, like, and then decent damage so that the monsters are dead, and knowing the mechanics. So maybe watching a bit of gameplay. I probably will do a more, like, an actual separate video of a detailed guide of, like, each mechanic and how to deal with it, so that you can just fucking come in and already be a god without having to playtest each mini thing and trying to improve at it. So with res cap, my point is, then you can choose the cold mods in Ultimatum and it doesn't do anything. The lightning mods don't do anything early because you're res cap. Then the fire mod doesn't do anything, like the fire skull that shoots out the fire flame. So these 3 res caps are really important to be able to choose mods in Ultimatum that makes them not do any damage early through the leveling in the campaign. And then Ultimatum gives insane XP, insane rewards. It's fucking broken, but I just kept DCing and couldn't play enough of it. But 1100 armor, the armor, I had like 300 to 600 early. Now we're up to 1100, and I showed just my chest plate has 500. So the shield should be upgraded. It could have more, but it's a pretty good shield. And then these I just avoid the chaos, and then I'm good for the things I've been fighting. And I find that the monsters in this are very generous in the way that they're like, they show their attacks. You can dodge like everything, and it's slow, and everything's animated, and it's really nice. I like this Ultimatum stuff a lot. But that was just my early tips for Ultimatum and how I got the Vaal summon skeletons and how to get the Vaal orbs, in case you didn't know how to do that early. Is I actually have been doing my Ultimatum, and it was pretty good. And if I was in trade, I would have actually, like, this would have been some fucking riches day 1. But SSF hardcore is also, this is some riches, man. Like, I can make a Weeping Essence scepter so that we have higher minion damage. We could save these up and upgrade them, but I probably just use this one. We have a Weeping Essence of Greed, 31 to 45 life. That's a direct upgrade on so many of my items. Like, look at this 7 life ring. I could literally take another topaz ring with 29 implicit lightning res, and then it's the same lightning, and then I could use this. Oh, I can't use this essence because that wouldn't work on jewelry. It would give me 5 to 10 life. I forgot. It's only on armor. So helmet, body armor, glove, boot, or shield. So I could get a better shield off of this 31 to 45. It looks like I could do a shield and hope for 1 res and then craft the other res. You'll lose the strength, but yeah, and maybe go for a higher armor base then. But either way, having a lot of fun with the Ultimatum, and I would highly recommend softcore And yeah, the Vaal summon skeleton early trick and Ultimatum's worth it. And then to be able to do it without risk is res cap plus armor early. Makes it a lot better, and then enough damage to be able to kill the stuff so you can survive. Either way, I'm going to be streaming some more today on my Twitch, twitch.tv/thegamereport, and I have a link to it in the description, and I'm probably just going to stream right after this. So thank you guys for watching, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in today's stream. Now I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. Thank you guys for all the support. I can't do this without you guys, and thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon or the YouTube members today. Bye!